Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is just a little bit of a chat and show you what I've got. Went out on a London trip yesterday with AJ and Chris from Cypher Sigma Screen Time and Toys. We met up once again. We've been doing this for the last year and a couple of years actually, sort of meeting up, and yeah, we had a great time yesterday in London. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. There's no footage this time around, but just have a little bit of a chat, tell you what we got up to, and just show you sort of what I picked up and what I was gifted. So we're going to do that today on the channel. So welcome back. So yeah, as I say, as I'm recording this, it's the 17th of March. So on the 16th of March, AJ, Chris and myself all met up in London, and yeah, we went to a few places. So we started off at the Disney store and had a look round, and there was one particular item that I was quite interested in. I didn't actually pick it up at that point in the day, sort of mulled it over in my mind, and I think Chris did pick something else as well, and again he kind of thought about it and we went back later on. I'll show you that item in a minute. Across the road we did go into the new HMV, or the reopened HMV. Yeah, it was interesting to go in there. I've not been in there for many years, sort of before sort of the old HMV. It's on 3 floors. Unfortunately I didn't get any footage in there, but basically when you go into the shop, the sort of main level is all the sort of merch, which I think they're sort of heavily focusing on in HMV now. All the snacks, posters, mugs, you know, all this kind of thing that you see in the HMV shops now. On the ground floor is all the vinyl and music. We didn't actually venture down onto that level. None of us sort of collectors of music per se. But yeah, that's what's on the ground floor, and then on the upper floor is all the physical media. So we did go up there, and it's all kind of shelved out, very different to sort of HMV of old, when you tended to sort of have racks down the middle of the sort of shop and you would walk in between the aisles. This was very much sort of racking against the wall. So you had the 4K section sort of as you went up, all the new releases on one side, the 4K section on the next. Then you worked your way around and you got the Blu-rays, and then eventually round to the DVDs. So it was all, you know, kind of, yeah, sort of more of a space sort of feeling around the shop, more room to move. Different to the FOP stores. I think the FOP sort of layout is more akin to the old HMV. So yeah, it was interesting to see. I didn't pick anything up in there. There was a lot of sort of the, you know, the usual titles. I tend to use HMV online these days. I don't have an HMV store near me, but it was nice to go and sort of go back to the sort of Oxford Street HMV just to see what it's like in 2024. So after that, yeah, we stopped for sort of coffee and chats, had some lunch as well. We did go to a couple of CEX stores, again sort of in central London. One on the Tottenham Court Road, which I was looking for a particular title, Panic Room 3-disc DVD edition. They said they had it in stock, but unfortunately they didn't. They had the 1-disc edition, which I do already have, but yeah, I was interested in picking up the 3-disc special edition, but they didn't have it, so that was a shame. Didn't have a huge amount on the shelves. That store doesn't particularly have a great deal on the shelves, to be honest. And then we did go to another CEX. I'm not sure of the location of that one. We have been there before. Again, I felt this time round, that's on 2 floors. The top floor is sort of Blu-ray and 4K. They didn't have a huge amount in there, to be honest. And then the ground floor is all the DVD. So again, I sort of ventured down there because I quite like to look at, see if I can find some sort of special limited editions of DVDs from back in the day. But they didn't really have anything that sort of appealed, to be honest. So yeah, I think Chris did pick up some bits in that CEX. I think both CEXs actually, so when he does his video, I'm sure he'll be showing maybe a little bit of footage and probably what he's picked up. As you know, AJ is sort of taking a sort of step away from YouTube for the time being, so he won't be doing a video or sort of, you know, showing what he's picked up or anything like that, because as I've said, he's decided to take a bit of a break from YouTube for a few months. So yeah, but I think Chris may have him in a little bit of footage. So go and check out that, you know, video. As I say, I didn't take any footage myself. I just wanted to enjoy the day. It was a lovely day, lovely spring day, very warm, sunny, and yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's get on to what I picked up and what we sort of exchanged between ourselves. So that's going to be in this part of the video coming up. Okay, so the only item that I actually picked up is this, an Indiana Jones figure. Now this was in the Disney store. I saw it at the beginning part of the day, and he's actually one that's he's got character phrases and motion activated sounds, and you've got Indy there, you've got the whip and the gun. I'll just show you the back of it. You can see sort of you press various sort of sections of it, and you know, yeah, I'd be interested in probably do an unboxing of this at some point. But originally this figure was £35, which, yeah, it's a considerable amount of money. But I actually got it on special offer, and as you can see down there, I got it for £18.85. And for a figure of this size, I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm not really a big sort of figure collector person. I've got a few little bits. AJ kindly sent me the Bruce Lee and Crow figures, so I've got those two, and I've got a couple of Playmobil sets and a couple of Funko Pops. Well, 2 now, one that I'm going to show you in a second. But yeah, it just I just thought, oh wow, you know, to see this at such a good deal. I had a look online just to see whether this was available on Amazon. Doesn't seem to be available, and you know, prices on eBay for this were quite expensive. So I thought, had a think about it throughout the day. Chris wanted to go back to the Disney store anyway to pick an item up, and I thought, went back, had a look at it again, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go for this. So yeah, really happy with this figure. So the second thing that I got throughout the day, and this was a kind gift from Chris, and he's given me a Funko Pop of Superman, Man of Steel. This is the Man of Steel outfit, and yeah, it's on a little stand. There's his little cape at the back. So yeah, thank you ever so much, Chris. Nice little figure. I've got an Iron Man pop. It's not something I really want to get into, Funko Pops, but yeah, for him to give this to me, you know, it's a wonderful gift. So it will go alongside that Iron Man pop. So the next item now, this was back when the Zavvi were doing the steelbooks for the X-Men films, and this one was on a deal, and AJ kindly picked this up for me. I did send him the money for this, but he did have the free delivery. I'd already made my order for the steelbooks, and then I didn't realise that this particular steelbook was in a separate offer, but I would have had to pay postage on it. And he kindly said, look, I'll send me the funds for the steelbook and I'll pick this up for you, and then we can exchange it when we meet up. So the steelbook is X-Men. So it's a lenticular Blu-ray, very similar to the rest of the steelbooks in this range. I've got most of them with this lenticular cover. So yeah, he kindly sorry about the glare. He kindly yeah, pre-ordered this, or not pre-ordered it, but got it for me. So yeah, thanks once again, AJ, for doing that. Really appreciate it. Okay, so the rest of the items, AJ kindly has given me these. As you know from his videos, he's been doing the culling videos where he's getting rid of editions from his collection, and he said, would it like any of these? So I said, yeah, if you know, really appreciate that. So yeah, let's just get into what he's given to me. Now, I did give him some editions, and Chris some DVDs that I'd watched but didn't want to keep in the collection, so passed some DVDs to Chris, and a couple of bits to AJ. Two DVDs that Phil from Phil with the double L did kindly give to me. Unfortunately, both of those I couldn't play. My player just wouldn't play them, so I kindly sent them on to AJ. He was interested in seeing those, and I also gifted him a steelbook of the film Geostorm. Now obviously you won't be seeing those from AJ, as he already said, he's taking a break from YouTube. So but yeah, that's basically what I sort of gifted to him. So anyway, let's get on with what he's gifted to me. So we've got the film Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. I've not seen this film, so yeah, interested to see that. There's the back, there's the disc. I've got to take that CX sticker off. Next up is the Clone Wars with a really nice lenticular on there. I do believe he's got another copy of this with a lenticular. Yeah, this some time ago actually, he sort of mentioned about it, and I said, oh, you know, would you mind if I took that from you? And he said, yeah, no problem. So there's the back, and I've not actually seen this film, to be honest. I know it's an animated one. There's the back, there's the disc. And the next one is Lockout. Again, not seen this film. Guy Pearce, Luc Besson presents Die Hard in Space. Now, apparently this film is kind of literally the same story as Escape from New York, and apparently they actually got into trouble with this. There was a court case, I believe, because of the similarities. And I think they had to pay a lot of money out because they kind of copied the story. Obviously, no credit to John Carpenter in this. But yeah, I'd be interested to watch the film. See what it's see what similarities I see with it. There's the disc. Yep. So that's Lockout. And then the last one, now I don't think it's a particularly good film. I think I've seen it before many years ago, but it is Vampire Hunter 3D edition. Yeah, I don't think this one's particularly good, but if you follow my channel, you'll know that I do quite like the 3D films. It says it's supposed to be a very good 3D Superb 3D Magic. Whether that's true, I don't know, but yeah, you know, as I say, AJ was sort of wanted to get rid of it, so I said to him, well, would you mind if I, you know, took that from you? And he said, yeah, no problem. So there's the back, there's the inside. I think the Blu-ray and the 3D are all on one disc. I know this looks like a double case, but I think it's all on one. To be honest, I probably only watched the 3D version anyway, so that's what's important to me. So guys, just the pickups and gifts. As I say, we had a fantastic day out. Really great to meet both Chris and AJ again in person. I know we talk online, live streams, but yeah, you can't beat sort of actually meeting up person to person. And you know, we had some great conversation about film and TV, and it's nice to sort of, you know, browse the shops, soak up the sort of London atmosphere, especially in springtime as well. It's, you know, lovely spring day. You know, we did a lot of walking around, good exercise, good you know, sort of companionship for the day, and yeah, great day was had by all. So if you don't subscribe to Chris or AJ, I will leave links in the description if you're new here and you don't know these channels. Two great guys. Say AJ, he's still putting some pre-recorded videos out on his channel, but he is taking a break from YouTube. But he will be back sort of in the summertime, I believe. And Chris, as I say, he has two channels. He has his film channel, which he posts regularly, a couple of videos a week, I believe. And he's also got his toy channel because he's a big toy collector. So if you're into toys, yeah, why not check out his toy channel. He's got an amazing collection of toys, and so yeah, so that's really the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up, that really does help out the channel. And as I say, if you're new here, why not consider subscribing to the channel? We have a wealth of playlists you can go and check out at your leisure. That's the end of the video, so see you in the next one.